Storm Show.
What is up, Storm Chasers? We got to get into Remy Ma and Papoose dragging each other all up and through the internet, all right? Now, for a lot of y'all, this is a very sad day because you guys looked at Remy Ma and Papoose. Hey, get down and sit down somewhere. Oh, they're jumping up and down. Oh, my God. A lot of you guys look at Remy Ma and Papoose as like the pinnacle of black love. A lot of you guys really looked at Papoose as that dude because he held Remy down, you know, while she was in prison and raised her kids and, you know, really held it together. And you guys just love black love at the end of the day. Now, the crazy thing is that what you guys once praised, we are now literally ridiculing, mocking, and like we're all in a state of disbelief. Okay? We're in a state of disbelief. All right? So we're going to go ahead and get into what actually started this mess between Remy Ma and Papoose, and it was an interview that Claressa Sheilds did over there on The Breakfast Club. Okay? So let's go ahead and get that. Go to that tab. Oh, damn. Do I not have the tab up? Hold up. Okay, wait. Hold up, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, no. Maybe. Hold up. I think it's one of these. Okay, there we go. All right. So let me come back. Boom. There we go. All right. Fair use. Let's get into it. So Claressa Sheilds speaks on relationship with Papoose and addresses his divorce. Now, mind you, The Breakfast Club was being messy and asked Claressa. I don't think Claressa actually like brought this stuff up. She wanted to focus on other things. But of course, whenever you do interviews nowadays, don't nobody really give a damn about what you got going on. They want to know the tea. It is what it is. So let's go.
Say it again.
You said earlier there's some things Pap need to handle.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's the elephant in the room. I don't have to say it.
I don't know.
In his personal life.
Oh,
yeah, it's the elephant in the room. Like,
yeah.
but that takes time. And like I said, that's not my place to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll get handled. I just know that from my perspective, I'm with him every day. And when I'm not with him, we're on the phone every day and we're talking and we're FaceTiming and, you know, we love each other. So that's just.
All right. So she said, I don't know about what he got going on, but I know every day I'm with Pat. She said, I know every day we on the phone and we FaceTime and we this and we that. Ladies and gentlemen that's in the chat, how many of y'all have lived with a ninja, had kids with a ninja, was around a ninja family, had a ninja that worked 10, 12 hours a day, and he was still cheating on you? That don't mean nothing. Now, I don't know if Claressa been hit one too many times in the head, but somebody should have told her that as long as two people are married, baby, they married. That separation still means marriage. Oh, they both got a boy. They got a boyfriend. She got a girlfriend, or whatever. That still means marriage. They don't guarantee you nothing because you up under him and you having sex with him and you traveling with him. And let's keep it real. And you're paying for everything. Because one thing about Papoose, he loves him a dominant female and he loves to be a kept man. Or we gonna call a thing a thing. Now, I don't know Remy Ma why she done fixed her mouth to call Claressa ugly. Because let me be the first and only one, I guess, to say it on my platform. All three of these bitches ugly. So now, if you were not able to watch a video, please send an email to support@stormmonroetv.com. All the videos are working. Everything's been working on the app, so you should not be having any issues. If anything, it could be you're signed into two places at once. Make sure you're only signed into one device and watch on that device, and then sign out and get on other devices. That's what you're gonna do. But please send emails any issues there. Okay, now back on this. Remy not ugly. Ain't none of these people pretty. They all look challenged. Let me tell you something. Remy, they came a long way. Remy went vegan. Remy had some work done. Remy got herself together. I'ma always look at Remy sideways because she talked all that shit about how she ain't got to show her body for raps. She ain't got to do the shit that Nicki Minaj do. Only for her to get her body done and be out here in purple wigs, wet wigs, titties out, trying to be feminine, trying to be cute, something that she never was, because Remy always gave butch. Okay, y'all want to say, oh, she's been pretty. No. Do a poll. You do a poll. Remy ain't never been known for her looks. Ain't none of them no lookers. This ain't about being black. Y'all gotta stop that. This ain't about being black. Cause if Remy can call Claressa Clarence and call her look ugly, then we can talk about Remy. Cause Remy always gave butch. Y'all gonna stop that shit. She always gave butch. Ain't nobody ever called her pretty. Y'all gotta stop that. This ain't attacking her as no black woman. This is calling a thing a thing. Because I need y'all to understand the reason why they all three moving the way they moving is because ain't none of them cute. Pap ain't cute, and Pap don't want to work. So he gonna always be with an unattractive, dominant female, period. What lie did I tell? Remy pretty now. She has had work done. A lot of y'all not hip to the game on what these people do. But before she went vegan, and before she lost all that weight, and before she got a little work done, y'all was not calling that girl cute. Please don't go there. All three of them hoes are four. Is it four? Because they do easy block the captain. And Negro, I'ma always be on your head with your buck-tooth ass when you tried to strike my channel. But we got that taken down. All because you ain't like what I was talking about. Sitting up there talking shit and you're still living in your grandmama's house in the Bronx. Or maybe that's Queens. I don't know where Easy to Block live, but you get my point. Up there with them grandmama curtains, thought he was going to strike this motherfucking channel. I got that shit taken down. So we going to call it what it is. They all ugly. They all got low self-esteem, and they all ain't got that many options, which is why they in the situation that they is in. I don't feel sorry for Claressa, because at the end of the day, Claressa, you should have stayed with your ex-boyfriend. Hold up. While we talking about trading. Finna pull it up right here. This is Claressa's ex-boyfriend, Tony Richardson. This is a better fit for Claressa than Papoose. So you traded in Tony. To get with an old ass married man that you gotta take care of. Oh no, we gonna tell the truth over here. Everybody ain't meant to be cute, that's okay. But I need y'all to understand and realize why people move the way that they move. Tony may not be putting it down like Papoose. You know what though, Sabrina? You know what? There could be truth to that because Papoose is an older man. Older men, although they may not be able to summons it up back to back without Roll, Sparks, or Blue Chew, or Viagra, or Cialis, or Black Bull, Black Horse, erotic socks, or whatever. At the end of the day, they do know what they're doing. They know how to get there. Well, an older man know how to make you come efficiently. The younger one can do it too, but he more gonna give you more rounds and you get there eventually. But that older one gonna know how to get straight to the point. So I get all that, but at the end of the day, sex ain't everything. So my point is, and even Charlamagne the God said this a while back, sometime last year. You traded in the man who loved you for who you thought was a superstar. Now that you done got with Papoose, realize he ain't got no money like that. You financing everything. You feel like you can put your 2 cents in him and Remy's relationship because they're still married. They're still married because you're financing it. Pap ain't got no money like that. Pap just pawned one of Remy's watches for $3,500. He ain't got no money like that. He's a ghostwriter producer. Where is money at? Where's money at? Because Remy already put out the receipts that he was pawning shit. So where is his money at? These people do not have money the way that you think. I need y'all to get over that hump. I need y'all to let that go. I think a lot of y'all want to hold on to certain images of people, or because you seen them on TV once upon a time. We got bills every day. I could go do Love and Hip Hop right now. They could pay me, let's say, $5,000 an episode. Let's say I made whatever. I do a few seasons. That money will hold me over for a few years, and that money gone. That money gone. We got bills every day, and it don't stop. So in the entertainment industry, they have what's called gig work. They go from one gig to another gig to another gig to another gig. That's why you always see them working. Baby, they don't be having money like that. They be paycheck to paycheck like me and you. Let that shit go. That's Pat business. It's all our business now because I'm here to make a point. Claressa thought she was leveling up when she left Tony in Detroit. To get with Pat, only to realize, damn, I gotta take care of this nigga. Okay, well, since I'm already in, Claressa don't want to look stupid now. No more stupid than what she already is. She don't want to look stupid, so she gonna go all in. I know when a woman is taking care of everything. I'm gonna say it again. I know when a woman is taking care of everything. I know when a woman is cutting the checks. Because when the woman is cutting the checks, she is not gonna shut up. When a woman is paying a man's whether she taking care of a man, whether she paying his child support or whatever, baby, you co-parenting with her too. Come on, somebody. If you got a baby daddy and he get remarried and you put him and his wife on child support, guess what? You're co-parenting now with her too. So I say all that to say, she didn't attach herself. She didn't bit off more than she can chew. She should have stayed with this nigga here. Although Tony may not be a millionaire, Tony had his own shit going on. Tony would have played his motherfucking position. If anybody in Claressa's life love this girl and can get through to this girl, they will let her know. Let that nigga go. Let that nigga go. Now Claressa didn't all. Now mind you, he left her. We'll see. Now, mind you, Claressa didn't already said she want a baby. She want a baby in either 2026 or 2027. So I want y'all to peep how Pap is really finna set himself up for the rest of his life. Yes, he held down Remy, but Remy been out of prison for 8 years. Come on now. Now he get with Claressa. Claressa's a millionaire. He'll knock her up in a year or two. Then even if they break up, well, if he marry her, then he's set. Because Claressa will marry Papoose. She'll marry him. She will marry him. If they get married, he finna get half her shit. Or if they have a baby and they break up, he'll get child support. that would be goofy. Claressa is already proven to be goofy. And another thing too, y'all better understand and realize men are low-key more hypergamous than women. Remy effed up. Let me tell you something. I felt that way at first, and we finna go back to the video. I felt that way at first. But unfortunately, here's the truth. I don't know why this light don't know if it want to stay on or not. Here's the truth, unfortunately. A woman who takes care of a man does not respect that man. Even though, Remy, you just took on another nigga that you got to take care of. But anyway, when a woman take care of a man, she's going to move how she want to move. Let me unbutton this. The Honorable Minister Elijah Muhammad says, and I agree, you are a woman's man or you are her son. That's it. That's it. Which means if she taking care of you and you the do-wop pop boy and you carrying her bags and you are her son, she gonna treat you like her son and you gonna stay in a child's place. Which means, guess what, Pap? Nigga, I take care of you. I'm gonna fuck somebody else. I'm gonna fuck somebody else. What you gonna do? I take care of you. The one who pays the bills has the power. The one that pays the bills has the power. God said if a man work, he don't eat. And even if that nigga don't eat, best believe that nigga still gonna find time to cheat. Yeah, men do that as well. It's just Remy's the man and Pap is the woman. Which is okay. He enjoys being in that position. My problem is that we're not calling things what it is. I would sit Remy and Pap down and say, okay, y'all don't want to be together no more, but y'all then went and found the great value version of each other. Well, technically, Pap upgraded because Claressa's on her way up. So technically, Pap upgraded, Remy downgraded. The only one I feel sorry for is that baby they got that's like 6 years old. That's the only one I feel sorry for. He was a go-getter. If I gotta pay, he ain't gonna stay. Listen, women take care of men every day. The power dynamics been off. Yes. Imelda said it. Yes. Remy must like men she can walk all over. Some women do. They like to be in control. They all need to grow the hell up. That's a fact. He was working. He was ghostwriting. Where the money at? Where the money at? Because let me tell you something. When somebody dragging their feet to file a divorce, it's because they're too broke to actually get a divorce. If Pap really had his money together, first off, if Pap was busy and booked, he would not even have time to be up under Claressa all the fucking time. That man don't have money like that. And he don't want to work. So he goes from woman to woman. He's no different than Stevie J. Stevie J goes from woman to woman. He used Mimi. No, he used Eve. Boom. Mimi. Boom. Jocelyn. Boom. Faith. He cashed out on Faith. Faith paying Stevie $33K a month. And had to cut him $1 million check. And when Stevie really needs some cash, he'll go sleep on Diddy couch. Stevie ain't wrote no hits like that since what, the 90s? How do you think men who don't work keep their bills paid? They sell themselves. beefcake ass or both. Or they find a low self-esteem ass girl and they pimp her. Stevie J and Jocelyn. He found her at a strip club. He put her on the show. Really, Stevie pimped Mimi and Jocelyn. Stevie was in Mimi's house. Mimi had a cleaning company. So I really want us to start understanding that these men ain't no better than women. They selling themselves. I think Joe gets some money first. I don't know. I don't know. Easy's ready to crash out as they are done. So, all right. Let's go back here.
It's just kind of what it is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's a situation and it is what it is.
I'm assuming you mean like you want to wait till the divorce is like official. Did that hold you? Did that keep you from like giving your all?
No. Not because we're together all the time.
So the all is already given, is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's it. We already talk. We talk about so many different things, and I'm 30, so we talk about kids and family and stuff like that. But like, it's still that still has to get taken care of. But like, you know, once again, it's not for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not married. You know, so yeah, that'll get handled. But still, at the same time, I've been like, I'm such a secure woman when it like comes to him because he's proven it to me. Like I was when somebody is just truthful with you from the beginning, there is no secrets. It's just, hey, this is what it is. And do you accept or do you not accept? That's kind of what it was. And he's been truthful from the beginning. And we fell asleep on the phone for 3-4 months of us first getting together. So for us to fall asleep on a regular night and then to wake up to chaos in the morning was like, oh shit.
I would say that's how we found out, because y'all was on the damn phone.
But that had been going on for 3-4 months. And that wasn't just at night. We talked from sun up to sundown. Yeah. So that, like I said, that's what shocked me, because I was like, oh hell, what the heck? Because if we go to sleep on the phone for 4 months every night, and the phone is saying it's 4 hours, 3 hours, whatever hours on the phone, you don't think that one day you're gonna wake up to that, you know? So that's what threw me off. But hey, at the end of the day, look, women are women. I don't know what else to say. Like I don't have any ill will toward any women, and I don't have any ill will toward her. You know.
So y'all haven't spoke or nah?
No, I mean, she made her post and whatever, and that was about it. But like I said, women are women. They're very emotional creatures. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was just, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was emotions or I don't know what it was, because I don't know her and she don't know me. Yeah. She don't know me either. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know what that was, but like I said, it wasn't for me. That's why I just responded how I responded. We're gonna promote the movie. We're gonna promote the fight. Once again, I fight July 26th. Main event at Little Caesars Arena. Tickets on ticket.
And what's sad is that we paying more attention to Claressa's love life than her actual career. She said, and then hold on, let me address this before we move forward. She said women are emotional. I don't know what was going on. Ma'am, you with that lady husband. They're married. It don't matter. Yeah, that's that man's wife. He's been upfront with me. He's told me everything. No, he hasn't. How are you so comfortable just thinking that you just know Pap and you know everything about Pap? No, you don't. This girl must not got nobody in her life to really keep it real with her and let her know that Remy and Pap still love each other. You just a rebound. They raised kids together. They done this together. They done that. They done everything. Because let me tell you something. If Pat was really trying to divorce Remy, he would have been filed. He'd have been done. When people are done, they done. When people are ready to get a divorce, they get a divorce. It don't take all that. It don't take all that. But he had to make sure that he had a soft landing spot. Okay, so then I wanted to show y'all this. Now, this is from Claressa's actual YouTube channel, right? Shout out to Claressa Sheilds. And on her actual YouTube channel, Papoose and Claressa was at the boxing gym, and he gave her a freestyle. So let's listen to it. I'm gonna play the speed up a little bit. Okay, let's go.
And your opponent. Yeah.
I can only speak on if she's coming. If she comes unprepared, she'll get knocked out early. If she comes prepared, she'll get knocked out late.
Absolutely. Now, Pap, I gotta get a verse from you, man. I gotta hear you. We gotta hear you spit, man.
I'm with Claressa Sheilds to spend time wisely is a skill. Doing everything that losers won't, but winners will. We ain't chasing a good time. We just sit and chill, eat and watching Michael B. Jordan. That movie Sin is ill. When the love is genuine, you can tell it's a different feel. Babyface was right on that song. She got that whip appeal.
Whoa.
Stole her heart like a ball player. I be getting steals and I pay for it in full. We don't split the bill. This ain't that fake vibe that you used to. Nah, this shit is real. I'm so allergic to fake people. I need some Benadryl.
Whoa.
Slaves, y'all would be house niggas. We in the field. She fight for the people. George Floyd, Emmett Till, Olympic winner, first female boxer to get a meal. So much motion that she be moving while she be sitting still.
She really impressed with this shit. She's really like, she is giddy. Fuck all that freestyle. That ain't is that paying the bills? She is giddy. Like, that man got her nose wide open. Okay, for all the naysayers. Let's really talk. Let me say it in my New York accent. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Does she like him more, or does he like her more? I'll wait. She likes him more. He likes having a place to stay. She likes him more. She doing the liking. She gone. She likes him more. Hard to tell. She likes him more. She definitely likes him more. Okay. Y'all tell me what happens when the woman like the man more. Y'all tell me what happens. So now. So then Remy Ma had enough. Remy Ma had enough, and yesterday when I tell you Remy was going live, Claressa was posting, Pat was going live back and forth. It was a mess. Yesterday was a mess. But let's get into it, what Remy Ma had to say. It's Remy.
There should be no ill feelings at all. Especially in my advice. My advice was like, hey, if you move on with somebody and that person wants to be with you and y'all planning a family together and all that, you can't come and talk crazy to me. How? Your future kid possibly is going to be related to my kid. What you doing? Stop. You understand what I'm saying? There's no ill feelings on either side. And I'm not emotional. I'm not.
Oh, you emotional?
I'm not. Let's be clear. Nobody's scared of nobody.
Now, she said, let's be clear. Nobody's scared of nobody. Now, Remy, you know that girl will beat the brakes off you. However, who's scared of getting beat up when you shoot bitches? Remy shoots bitches. I shot my friend over a bed and with I fucked that up. Where was she? She was all like this in the video. Real low cut shit. I shot my friend over a bed and imagine what it do to a bitch that I can't stand. So this ain't this fight we keep talking about online ain't gonna never happen because one fights and the other shoots. But you are absolutely, let me tell you something. You're a little scared, and it's okay. Because if Remy was really about using them hands, if she was really about that life, she'd have been met up with old girl. They'd have been met up at the boxing gym and handled that. They know where each other at. It ain't hard to find one another. Come on now. We all know people who fight, the people that's in the chat, people that are fighters that love to fight. When you want to smoke and that other person want to smoke, it ain't nothing to meet up and handle the smoke. Yes or fucking no. This ain't got nothing to do with them being rich and celebrities. They airing out all they shit online. They just like us. And they're not A-list. So please let that shit go. These are D-list people. Ain't nothing to meet a bitch behind Applebee's and throw hands. At the park, White Castle's parking lot, the bathroom. Now I'm telling my business. You get my point. If they was both really about them hands, we know Claressa about them hands. If Remy was really about them hands, it would be nothing for them to meet up and throw hands. Not even about Pap off the disrespect on one another. So believe me, Remy is also making sure she's not in the same room with Claressa. And I know Pap got hands too. I know Pap got hands too. That ain't no slight at Pap. But we just keeping it real. So for her to say that, like, you know you're not going to win that. I'm going to give y'all another example of people who really didn't want to fight. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Maybe Cardi wanted to. Nicki really didn't want to fight that girl. She let Rob Ali beat her up. And guess what? If Nicki really wanted to throw hands, they would have met up and they'd have been thrown hands years ago. So I don't like people acting like, that bitch don't want to see me. Well, I can give you her address and then you can go see her. Anyway, but Remy, you're definitely emotional because your ass was holding on too. Your ass was holding on too. But Remy also realizes, damn, I look crazy and this nigga didn't upgrade it. Money-wise. Talking about money-wise. Y'all let me know who y'all got in the fist fight, Remy or Claressa?
All of that tough talk. Nobody. All that tells me that I'm coming at you way different than I come at anybody else. Like nobody. There should be no ill feelings at all. Especially in my advice. My advice was like, hey, if you move on with somebody and that person wants to be with you and y'all planning a family together and all that, you can't come and talk crazy to me. How? Your future kid possibly is going to be related to my kid. What you doing? Stop.
Is he her trainer now? Is he her trainer now? That man know how to pick him. He manages her now. You know what? If I could, if I just didn't want to work and I could learn to take orders, I can't take orders though. I got a smart ass mouth. That's the only thing about having a sugar mama, because Claressa is his fucking sugar mama. That's the only thing about having a sugar mama. Damn. I get tired of working too, but fuck, I got a smart ass mouth, and you can't be a sugar baby with a smart ass fucking mouth. Damn. That's the oldest trick in the book. Let me be your manager. Damn. All right, let's get to it. Let's go on to the next clip. So Remy kept talking some more. Let's hear it.
Trying to orchestrate and make sure people's parlays go through, end up in jail like I was. But anyway, shout out to Pristine. Look at my rings. Look at my rings. Look at my rings. Let's see. Little Ivy Pristine Jewelers.
Okay, girl, you can please.
Hold on. These ones right here, these are a good little 50 clip. So it's diamonds here, right? Secrets, and it's when they out here doing more shit to try to make me look crazy. That, go get my jewelry out the pawn shop right now if I post the pawn shop receipts. Yes, I said it. So, yes, I say John. I say John. I say head. So, what else do I be saying? What else do y'all be saying? Oh, my shit on a beam. Nut ass. That ass. I moving out weird. Wearing a bunch of fucking free fucking promo clothes. Come get your fucking clothes. Stop trying to have a reason to come over here. Come get that shit. Like what? Ain't nobody stopping nothing. Nothing. Papoose. You can play with me. I asked you nicely. So, yo, could you just tell her to stop? But you know what you told me? I can't control her. That was the problem. You thought you can't, like me, I'm a chill. Like, I'm a chill. Whoa, I don't really say that one that much. Because I'm talking about somebody making it seem like something. Stop. And y'all the ones that be doing this. Because y'all be like, yo, she did. After this whole lot, it's still going to be like, she's stressed. She want him back. She this. Like, what? Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy.
That was a fake ass laugh too. If y'all peeped that.
I said that. Come get your clothes and bring. Yo, it's to the point now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm the chain needed to be picked up 5/5/25. That was the date that it had to be go. The chain got put in there in November. Who else? Let me see. Where is it at? Who did I send that to? I sent it to somebody. I think I sent it to him. Let me check. Let me see. Let's see. We talk all day. That was just holding me down, not doing that. I was paying rent from jail. When we was on them visits and nobody had no money, we was both on a visiting floor cold together. When the phone got cut off, we figured out how to phone. When he needed a car, we figured out, all right, I'm going to call this person. I'm going to go pick up this bread, go buy a car. Like, that's what you do when you're together. Like, it was never no one-way street, but that was cool to me.
All right. She said, I paid the rent from jail. Now, to be fair, Remy, Pap took care of your kids. He kept your kids out the system because you was gone for 8 years. Your kids could went to foster care. I'm assuming you ain't had no family to take them. I'm assuming none of these people really got ups. I ain't talking about nobody family. I don't want no smoke. Just based on how y'all life turned out, I'm assuming y'all really, I don't think they had no stable relatives for them kids to go to. So nonetheless, he stayed home and he took care of the kids and he kept your kids out of foster care. And you took care of them. You took care of a nigga. You was the man. Remy was so much of the fucking man, she was paying rent from prison. How many niggas you know can pay the bills from prison? Niggas that are bosses. Niggas that really, that really got that motion like that. Matter of fact, Remy, I'm going to set an alarm on my phone. I'm going to set an alarm on my phone right now for June 15th. Because I'm going to make sure I wish you a happy Father's Day. Shit, fuck Mother's Day. I'm going to wish you happy Father's Day. Because you was truly holding it down. You move like a father. You're cheating on the mama. You pay the bills. You feel like you can do what you want to do. I mean, y'all make sure y'all wish her happy Father's Day. She was truly the mother and the fucking father. Damn.
I didn't mind people saying he held me down. Like, I didn't mind that. That's okay. That's fine. I don't have no animosity of people saying that. But now when it's being used as a weapon against me, like I ain't shit and I'm just dogging him up. Like, listen to me. Every person that ever told me, yo, do this, be careful with this. Like, when it comes to a marriage, was right. You don't talk to the people. You don't talk to your mother. You don't talk to your friends. You don't go to outside people. You keep everything here. And I did that because that's what I thought I was supposed to do. But at this point, I don't got to do that no more. But I'm such a real motherfucker, right? I'm such a real motherfucker. Even when I fall out with somebody, if me and you was cool and you told me some shit when we was cool, that shit good is locked in the safe with me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'll put that bitch on more. Let me tell you how many she got. Let me tell you who she was. That's corny. I have the papers. But the one who just checking and saying sign those papers, then I'm the one with the papers. I'm the one with the lawyer. I'm the one retained the lawyer. There's no lawyers on that side. There's no papers. There's no retaining. I'm out the country. I'm over here. I'm this. You're 20 minutes away in your apartment. Like, I know, like you're down the block. Like, what? Stop playing. Yeah, you're so busy. Doing what? You don't even have a job. Doing what? Like, what? Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. I'm tired. It's not my headache no more. That's not my problem no more. That's not my man. I'm not holding any paperwork from nobody. Stop. Why would you even want people to think that about your child's mother? Why? Why would you let somebody be talking crazy about your child's mom?
Wait, let me say this. Got you news, no cat one. I'm gonna give you a little clout. It ain't about me just believing everything she's saying. It's about the fact that I don't necessarily buy Papoose's good guy image just because y'all do as a public. I'm not saying he a bad guy. But I'm going to hold them both accountable. At the end of the day, I don't believe Remy, I believe she grew to love him, but I believe more than anything, Remy felt obligated to stay loyal to Pap because he held her down. And she took care of that nigga. But Pap has not, what has Pap been doing? That's all I'm saying. What has Pap been doing? What has Pap been doing with his time? I'm not saying Remy innocent. I'm not saying she innocent. I think Remy's a hater. I think she's always been a hater, quite honestly. I think the way that Pap was dependent on Remy, Remy is dependent on Fat Joe because she ain't never had a hit without him. I ain't gonna never forget how Remy got together with a bunch of other hoes and had a funeral for Nicki Minaj, only for now, several years later, ain't nobody talking about them hoes and Nicki's still selling out shows. So to me, Remy has always been a hater. I'm gonna call them both out. Oh yeah, she did set him up to get spousal support, unless they got a prenup. And I doubt they have a prenup. I doubt they have a prenup, but yeah. If they don't have no prenup, absolutely he can get spousal support. Absolutely. You've been taking care of that man. He's used to a certain lifestyle. The come up is real. The come up is real.
Why? On a public platform, knowing that she's a very public figure. Why? Could talk about whatever the I want to talk about. Everybody else doing this all fucking day. He not speaking on nobody. You know why? Because he don't got nothing to say. He not even speaking on nothing over there. He just letting motherfuckers do this all day. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna let this one say whatever. And pray that Rem not gonna say nothing to refute it. Nah, them days is over. You don't get that grace from me anymore. You don't get that grace from me anymore. You just don't. You're a piece of shit, Papoose. You really are. You have turned into a piece of shit. This shit right here, the gambling, the failures that you've had in your career or whatever that didn't pan out how you wanted to, has turned you into somebody else.
She spilled it right there. Your failures in your career that didn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out, she just called it right there. Yeah, and he got a gambling problem. Yes. Because let me tell you something. Men are not meant to just be sitting around not doing nothing. We get in this shit. That's why, ladies, when you going to work and then they get home on the couch, yeah, he finna get into some pussy. He finna drop you off, take your car, hit the streets, hit some skins, bring your shit back on E, be late picking you up from work. Now, am I describing your nigga or your father? Ask your mama.
Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. What are you talking about? I could give great advice. If motherfuckers listen to me, they would be great. I actually think if that was my friend, while her friends be on my phone, calling my phone, literally playing on my phone, because they got my number from this bozo, while they playing on my phone, that was my friend, I would be like, girl, you just turned 30 years old. You are a world champion. You are accomplished. You have made it from out the ghetto.
Come on, cuz, though. Come on, man. Not all men like that. I didn't say all men. Come on, we can't do that. We can't do that. Got you news, no count one. We can't do that. I thought that was understood that I'm not saying all. We know not all. Just like we know not all women, we can't do that. That's what the women do. They say that not all, like we can't do that. We ain't no better than them if we do that. Come on, man. We know not all, but it's very, 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 very common. It's very common. I'm not gonna get on this internet and act like it ain't a lot of women that take care of men. I saw women do that when I was coming up. I said that's a very common thing. That movie Baby Boy, a lot of women can connect with that shit. That's just the truth. Now, first thing you may say, oh, well, my homies ain't like that. Your homies ain't even gonna tell you if they on that shit. They ain't gonna tell you that. We don't see the real side of our homies. We don't know who that nigga is behind closed doors. We know what he show us. We know what he do in front of us. But none of us are the real or foot. No. His woman see the real him. His kids see the real him. We don't see the real him. We all get different versions of each other. We know that.
From the slums, from the depths of Flint, Michigan. You don't got no kids. You have your whole life ahead of you. Why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of you, your percentage, because he's your manager? Got you out here talking, looking crazy. He's the one that don't want to sign, don't want to get his stuff out of his ex house. Doesn't be there for his child that he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. Let me guess. He's telling you he want a son, right? He has a son. He has a son. He just doesn't like his son's preference, so he acts like he doesn't have a son. He has a son. We have a son who is very much alive and well, and probably feels slighted sometimes.
Now, damn, Remy, you didn't have to out his son. Now, you didn't have to out his son. She said, damn, when he don't like his gay son, that's why he gonna give you a baby. She ain't had. Damn, you ain't had to out his son. God damn. I got the power set, but if I'm hanging with you, I know who you are. Yes and no. You don't know how he is with his woman, though. I disagree. I respectfully disagree. Because things men can get away with their woman, they can't get away with their male friends. They just, it's different. But I see what you're saying. But I don't, it's just me. I've seen so many people that I thought was one way and then they turn out to be another. I don't confidently say I know anybody. I know what you show me. I know who you are in front of me. I can make a reasonable inference. I can make an educated guess. I'm very fucking smart, but I don't feel like I know anybody. Especially when you know, that man, how can I put it? Don't nobody know somebody better than someone who's intimate with that person. So if I got a buddy, we can be friends. I could have known him for years, but I don't have a physically intimate relationship with him. His girl does. So that's a totally different dynamic. It's a totally different dynamic. But then again, you know, I could just be my own trauma. You know, I watched my father be one person inside the house and go out and be a whole nother nigga. I'd be like, damn, who the fuck is that? like, damn. So I know men that turn the personalities on and off, and you just be like, oh shit. Like, damn, you was just cussing us out. Now you smiling. Okay, all right.
He does. And my son, who has been like a son to him most of his life. When we got together, our children were 4 years old. They're now 24. I would be telling you, girl, get your ass from over there. What are you talking about? That's what I would be doing if that was my friend. I'm not hating on nobody. Like I told you at the very beginning, that shit is corny. It's a come up and it's corny. Okay? That's what's happening right now.
Okay, so that was that. That was that. And I mean, they continue to go back and forth and back and forth. Then Papoose went ahead and decided to file. Okay. And he posted. It says, good afternoon. How was his real name pronounced? Is it Shamil or Shamili or Shamile? Is it Shamil? I've never seen that name before. How you say that name? They too old to be going back and forth. I agree. I think they should actually get back together. Remy and Pap, absolutely. That's for real his name. Yeah, I wonder how that's pronounced. Is it is that Arabic? Shamil? Shamile? Interesting. Okay, so I'll say Shamile. It said, good afternoon, Shamile. Please see the confirmation of the, not shameless, you know what? Email below confirming that we have filed the complaint for divorce. When we receive the official docket number from the court, I will forward the same to you. We will be able to serve through official channels. If you need anything further, please do not hesitate to reach out. And then bam, okay? Now, mind you, he just filed yesterday. Like literally filed, and then filed after 5 p.m. So he filed after her live. He went straight to the website and filed. Y'all do know people can file, dismiss, file, dismiss. This means nothing. The filing fee ain't number $325. Why he ain't been filed? Says filing type complaint with parent education. All right, my people in New York, does that mean he want Remy to go to parenting classes? Or is that just what you check when you have kids? Well, my people in New York, can y'all clarify that? Who said he had to wait for Claressa to get paid? Oh, no, you have to have that for a divorce. This could be created on Google Docs. I think that's the media. Oh, that means mediation. Oh, Jersey. Okay, for my Jersey people. Is that what that means? Just, oh, both parties have to take a parenting class. Damn. Do you have to do? Damn, that's embarrassing though. Like, all right. Anyway, that's embarrassing. Like, damn, y'all. Yeah, damn. Okay. All right. So then moving right along. Wait, anything else on that?
Let's be clear. Nobody's scared.
Oh no. Let me scroll down. Okay. All right. So now. Let's go to this live here. After he filed, man, she went live and really started going crazy.
But I'm on drugs. You over there sucked up.
Well, what drugs? What drug am I on? That's why my mom doesn't talk to you, because you tried to tell my mom that I was on drugs, and my mother told me, and you got mad. Are you dumb? On drugs where? I'm about to start bringing up everybody from my whole life. Have y'all ever seen me do drugs? Has there ever been anything of me being on drugs? What drugs? Are you stupid? Nigga, I pop too much shit to be on drugs. I'm getting blackmail.
So he knocked my tooth out. Yo, this nigga over here just telling anything.
Why he ain't knocked nobody tooth out? Like, don't make me pull up the footage where niggas spun you around that pole, punched your fucking head off, and spun you around the pole.
Damn.
All right, boy, wow.
Y'all really be beating niggas up in New York.
That boy couldn't write 9% of my raps, more or less 90. I already knew. How don't allow him to see his daughter? How? She goes to school every morning at the same time. You could take her. I have the messages where he tried to tell me that. I said, sir, you never asked to see her, ever. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Stop playing with me. I am never going to tell a man you can't see your kid. I'm not being stuck with the kid. I'm just not. I'm not. You could take your kid. She don't know you a piece of shit.
Damn.
She don't know she don't know that.
He said she's bipolar and lies all the time. I can believe Remy is exaggerating some of this, because women do tend to do that when they're upset at a dude. You tell the truth, you tell the truth, you add in a little sauce, a little spice. I can believe that. I could also believe she's bipolar. Probably not by nature, just probably by trauma from growing up the way that she grew up. So I can believe listen, let me tell you something. We black in America. Who don't got some kind of mental health issue? So I'm not surprised. You see what I'm saying? Like, she might be bipolar. I can believe it. Who ain't a little cuckoo? I'm a little autistic. It is what it is. Who don't got some? I mean, I don't think that necessarily means she a bad mother, though. I don't know that.
I'm sorry, for days at a time. Knowing she had to go to school the next day, knowing I had to go to work the next day. Look at him, hurt,
emotional.
No, when I got the knowing I had to go to work the next day, knowing my daughter had to go to school.
Knowing that you fucking fucking two bitches at TuneCore. Let's keep that at. Knowing.
And you stood out with the lane while your daughter was crying for you. Tears. Also, she wanted to talk about all of this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth.
I knew this.
And with me saying that,
He's writing. He written 90% of the rhymes that came out of my mouth. Why you can't write them for yourself?
Now, that's where I think he's exaggerating. That's where I think he's exaggerating. I believe he's written some of her raps or giving her some bars. I believe he wrote Sheetha. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I believe he wrote Sheetha. But I ain't gonna say 90%. I'm gonna say 40. I'm gonna say 40 to 50. I like this type of New York accent. I actually like the way she talked too. She's got deep ass voice. I ain't mad at her accent though at all. But yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I believe they both are exaggerating, because now it ain't even about like telling the public the truth. It's just about who dragging each other the worst. So when you battling somebody else, verbally. It's just all about who can say what to stick the worst. You say 30, 50, I say 40 to 50. I say 40 to 50. I remember Safari even said that, oh, I was writing Nicki raps. You might have put in a little something here and there. I don't believe you was writing her raps, although some would say Nicki's music was the best when she was with him. So that could also, I mean, like, for example, hold up. I'm going to play this right here.
Feeling lyrical and biblical, sitting up on my pedestal. No matter how you see it, I'm the pinnacle. It's pitiful, you an imbecile. If you try to make it physical, you end up critical. Think it's subliminal, nigga, you not no criminal. Stereotypical, don't see me, I'm invisible. Okay, I'm switching up the pattern, stamina spasm. Combative, I'm a really flattened, violent assassin. Got God on my side, Christ with a passion. A bunch of mad ex-bitches, fatal attraction. Feeding y'all bullshit, that's a distraction. Rip it on any beat, that's an adaption. I'm running out of breath, I'm bringing it back in. Need my money up front, don't deal with a back end. Your pockets on a diet, nigga. I'm calling you Atkins.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Listen, man. Fur Coat, Volume 1, November.
You say what you want. If Nicki spit that shit, y'all gonna buy that. I felt like I was also listening to Nicki. I'm sorry. Yeah, he just don't have the voice for it, right? Because it's all in delivery. Thank you. Safari lyrics sound better coming from Nicki. Thank you. When he did the end, I'm like, oh, this is Nicki all day long. You can't beat up under somebody like that and y'all both rap and you telling me you never gave her a bar, y'all didn't, come on now. If you take them bars and let Nicki spit them, Charlamagne used to be a beast.
20th. Charlamagne,
that ain't it, y'all.
You was too aggressive, man. You too hype.
No, because man, that was a diss track to you. That's
aggressive.
why
You too aggressive.
You got me hyped.
I was you so hyper, man.
If you listen to him and then you listen to how Nicki rap, you guys kind of rap the same.
You love saying that. We do not rap the same. You love saying that. We don't rap the same.
The same.
They roast the fuck out of here. Okay. Anyway, y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. Like a Dungeon Dragon. Like I'm just saying. Right. Hanging on flash screen. Plasma. Hey Nicki, asthma. I got bars. Citizen. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a cunt. And I kicked that whole punt. Forced trauma. Blunt. You played a back, bitch, I'm in the front. What? Is that not, did that not also just sound like this? Come on, man, come on. He influenced her the same way Pap influenced Remy. It's cool, it's fine, I'm just saying. Y'all know how I feel about Nicki over here. Y'all know that. So come on. Okay, y'all ain't gotta agree. I hear the cadence. All right, let's go back. Okay, where was I? Right. No, it was on this one. Okay.
When I was young, as time went on, I got a little older, I started to write.
She said she written all your rhymes.
Now, if you have an iPhone, that's what you email fab. If anybody come around me, and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs.
I call him Safari.
The entire rap will come up.
I call him Safari at home. Safari, no offense, but I call him Safari.
I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her.
What 90% of rhymes? Listen to his daughter. Listen to his daughter. How she raps. He writes her rhymes. Go listen to him. Tell him to spin the camera around. Y'all hear how empty it is in there? He ain't even got no furniture. You never said that because it was a lie.
The whole shit.
You did the contract? Are you gonna tell them about how you anytime you needed extra cash, you would tell them, oh, I don't have her information. I couldn't find your information, so I had them wire it to my account. And I feel like it's only 15, 20-minute show, so I took a $15,000 cut. What? I don't want nobody to think I'm a big shot. I want them to know that you use and abuse women for money for your benefit. Once you realize your rap career was never taking it nowhere, nobody's talking about black love. Nobody's talking about black love, Papoose. That's what you have. You never made a y'all know we never made a dollar for black love, by the way. It was my husband, and this is why I allowed him to go. He's emotional. Look at him. I'm bipolar.
This is a person who sit in front of you. She will post that live, and she'll say later, I didn't do that. I wasn't on live.
This nigga got a fish on.
She will say.
First off, Remy, get that fucking screen fixed. I can't stand y'all with so much fucking money with a cracked screen. Can't stand. I don't know why that bothered me with a cracked screen so much. Get that fucking screen fixed. So damn ghetto. Here's my only thing, right? Let me back up. Now she said he used women till he can't get nothing out of them, then he move on. But when you was with him, Remy, you didn't have a problem with it. So my thing be, don't do some shit and then throw it in his face later. You didn't have a problem when you didn't have a problem then. Just take that L. It ain't no different than Tia Mowry and Corey Hardrick. Now y'all all souped their head up. Oh yeah, girl, you've been taking care of Corey for too long. You've been taking. She chose. If that's the truth, she chose to do that. What's the problem now? I still stand on this. Tia Mowry should not have divorced her husband. I still stand on that. If you watch that reality show Tia Mowry had, that girl was crying every other day. Really thought she was doing something when she went out to Vegas and got humped on by a script. Like, is that what you left your husband for, to go get humped on by a script, just to go get cracked by somebody else? Like, y'all could have did that and came back together. It didn't make no sense. Crying all the time. Every time you drop the baby off, you crying. The fuck? I thought you wanted to leave him. What's the problem? I thought you was done. Looking crazy, looking corny on TikTok. I don't know why you ain't told her she looked crazy and corny on TikTok. He's an emotionally abusive bum. Did he say that? Oh no. Did she say that? How do we know that? They back together. I heard that in the streets. I like Tia too. I don't have nothing against Tia, but we can still hold her accountable. They ain't got nothing to do with liking her. You got 2 kids with this man. What are you leaving your husband for? Then she got on the reality show and she telling us everything except for what we really want to know. Why in the fuck did you leave your man? So if you ain't gonna tell us this man was abusing you, I don't see what the fuck the problem is. You get a boyfriend for a little bit, he get a girlfriend for a little bit, then y'all come back together. Go through a divorce for what? Talking about she graduated from her marriage. That shit sounded stupid. And none of y'all wanted to tell her that shit. Say, great, you don't graduate from you graduate from a marriage when you die. Did she say that man was emotionally abusive to her? She's probably I believe she is too. I believe she is premenopausal or menopausal already, and her hormones are out of control. And she just, until things like settle in her head, I tell you, this is what 2025. I say 10 years from now, we gonna know if she really regretted this divorce or not. I don't believe she's really in her right mind right now. She did. Did she? She said he was emotionally abusive. If so, then cool. If so, then I understand. But if that man wasn't abusing you, what are you leaving him for? For what? Send me the clip where she said that. Send me the clip where she said that. And y'all know I don't like how Tia treats Tamara. Y'all know I don't like that dynamic between them. But I just want to know. Now, if she say he was emotionally abusive and I couldn't take it no more, and I just couldn't take it no, okay, cool. I'll take your word for it. But if you telling me you graduated, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
Something to you, and 10 minutes later say, I never said that. And I don't want to talk bad about her, man.
You do. You don't. He doesn't talk bad about me. He allows other people to do it.
When she first got caught cheating with the lane,
You keep. When she keep talking about cheating. You keep talking about cheating. You keep talking about cheating. By the way, he's obsessed with Easy the Block Captain. He's obsessed. The man turned Muslim and had prayer rugs laying around my house. Go look at my old videos. Y'all see in the background. He started reading the Quran. I think he's back Christian now since he, found a new come up.
he's like raising our child like he planned to, and she started to move real strange. So in the process of
can y'all ask him, why did you just get the paperwork today? Because I'm saying, watch, I'm about to make him post his son and start hanging out with his son. This is how it is. Start hanging out with and taking care of and being there for your son. Since everything I say forces you to react, do it. Grown ass man.
Damn, they getting dirty with this shit. Damn.
Call me back. Call me later. I'm busy. Hold on. Sending me videos. Yo, right now it's 1 minute. I can't make this up if I wanted to. Why do I care what degrees is out there? Small talk. Videos of everything that's going on. Yo, how do they balance that? I'm not gonna lie, the molar carts is fire. It's only 92 degrees. I'm assuming it's supposed to rain. This and that's not. You already know when they give the temperature. Everything was fine. Look at me, you dressing like Brooklyn over there. You better get some kente cloth. I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff. Stop it. You have clothes. Look, I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff, and I don't have any clothes anymore. I wear the same things all the time. Stop it. You have clothes. You just don't want to come get them. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? Don't play with me.
Me and Jesse laughed
at that. The last time you was at the house, when you was in the closet, remember? I recorded that too because you're a weirdo. So now I gotta do your weirdo tactics and record you and keep record of stuff. Weirdo. Come back again. Come back again. Stupid.
Stupid.
Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. You call me. Call me later. You call me back. Call me later. I'm busy. Hold on. Sending me videos. Yo, right now it's 1 minute. I can't make this up if I wanted to. Why do I care what degrees is out there? Small talk.
Now, the crazy thing is, Papoose going from Muslim to Christian, Christian to Muslim is wild. But we've already seen that when your significant other moves on and you jealous of the other person, yeah, you start to imitate them. Don't y'all remember last year when Offset started hitting the gym when Cardi got with Offset? Got with Stefan. Hold up, y'all remember that? Look at them skinny ass arms. He wasn't in nobody gym with that. Before that, when she started hanging out with Stefan, the football player, the bisexual football player, who allegedly tried to grape somebody, he went in there to LA. He went and paid his $49.99 at LA Fitness up there in Buckhead and was hitting that shit. You know what's crazy though? Y'all know I got a lot of tattoos too, but you know how like you can have so many tattoos on your torso to where like you can't, like I can't even tell what that is. Them little ass way, because he just started. He just started. Y'all give him grace. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm even like saying to myself, like, I need to get my tattooing under control, because it's something about if you do two, like when you cover like the whole torso, I can't tell what that is. And then you can't even really see well, maybe you will. I don't know. Maybe in better lighting you can see the definition. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the next clip.
What the hell is going on? I started to do my research. As I did my research, I found out she was cheating with the lame. So once I find out, I brings it to her attention. I said, mind you, I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. Like I told y'all before, the reason I knocked him out was because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife. It's a difference. But let me tell y'all this.
He said it's a difference. I ain't knock him out because he slept with my wife, because y'all been messing around on each other. Y'all been cheating on each other. It's just in the public for the first time these last couple years. But y'all, it ain't really no couple like that that's been together that long and they ain't never stepped out. You think two people been together 20 years and they ain't never fucked nobody else. And I'm not saying this because I'm a swinger and I'm, in the lifestyle and all that. And maybe my head just messed up because I done seen too much shit. I done seen the man let 30 niggas run a train. Just tell it. 30 niggas run a train on his wife. I didn't seen that. And then he get her up and she go to the bathroom leaking. And they move, they go on, and they straight up say, well, we got church in the morning. I didn't participate in that one, but you just get my point. Like, we got church in the morning, or we going on vacation. We taking the kids to Disneyland. Did you get a turn? No, not on that. I watched that shit though, but no. Because this situation here, I saw this one at, that wasn't Trapeze, that was Tokyo Valentino. It was Tokyo Valentino. And them dudes was just running up in this man's wife. And I ain't see no condom. I got up out of there. I ain't see no condom. People get nasty. People get nasty. I ain't saying I ain't never done I ain't never done 30. Another question for another day. But so for him to nonchalant, I ain't knock you out because you had sex with my wife. Yeah, because y'all been stepping out on each other. So please do some. You want me to do some story time? I can't do some story time. You want me to talk what? You want me to talk about the time I slept with the 65-year-old woman? The 15-person orgy? Which story time do you want? I didn't do 30. 50. Yeah, 15 of us on a bed. Yeah, I've done that. I think that's the most. And then I've been to like sex parties and like not a full mansion, but like down south we call them mini mansions or whatever. But yeah. What, you want the story time? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, when I was reading the stuff with the freak offs, I was just like, oh, like, that's not, it was blowing y'all mind. None of that blew my mind. Except the drugging and the non-consensual part. And then, of course, beating ass after. But nothing with that, that's pretty normal. That's pretty normal. Okay, anyway, we're gonna get back to play. This ain't about me.
So I bring it to her attention that I found out that she's sleeping with the lame. She tells me, him? Why him? Why him out of all people? Not Goods, not Hitman. My word is my bond, my bond is my life. I should give my life before my word shall fail. This was her exact words. Him? Why would I deal with him? I said, Rem, I know you're dealing with the lame. I know it. First and foremost, how I first fell on my radar that she was cheating with the nigga, he was running his mouth and it came back to me. They said, yo, Pat, this nigga out here telling niggas he fucking your wife.
Damn.
So I did a little bit more research, connect a couple more dots, I finds out. She tells me this. Okay, I finds out. Mind you, it's not the first time she cheated. You know what I mean? I continued the marriage because I live by my wedding vows. I try to live by my wedding vows. Richer for poor, sicker for health, sickness and health, you know what I'm saying? Better for worse, and death to us part. So you try to work through things. Anybody out there who's married, y'all understand. So I found out she's cheating with the lame. I bring it to her attention. Of course, we have an altercation, like basically argument back and forth or whatever transpired, right? Okay. She decides, and I decide that we're going to go to therapy, but she brings it to my attention, to be honest. She said, I think we should do therapy. I said, okay. Even though I'm private and I don't like to speak to people about my personal business, that was a very, very difficult thing for me to do. But I said, you know what? Let's do the therapy. We go to the therapist. We go to the therapist. The therapist's first question is, do you guys want a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. So when she comes on live and say, we haven't slept in bed since 2022, and to make it seem like and fabricate a story, like we had some agreement, you such a liar. There was no agreement. When I found out you was with the lame, you denied it. You shitted on him. Basically said, yo, why would I be with him? Why do you think I would be with him? And then you wanted to go to therapy. So check it out now. Check it out. So when we go to therapy, the therapist says, do y'all want to get a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. I'm going to be honest. Because honestly, I didn't want to not live under the same roof as my 5-year-old. I love all my kids the same, but when you have children, and everyone knows that about me. Everybody who know me, y'all know my character. Y'all know her character. Very rude, very disrespectful, not just to me, to everyone, but that speaks volumes. I didn't want to we planned to raise her with both parents. That was the plan. So I did not want to not live under the same roof with my little girl. I was there from the moment she came out of the womb, and I intended, and I always told her, I want to be there to the moment we take her to her prom. So when she graduates high school, college, get her degrees, I want to be there to take my daughter to her prom. And I told her that. So I never wanted to leave from under the roof with my baby. That's why I stayed around for this nonsense. And I don't want to go away from the point. Okay, so we did the therapy. The therapist gave us a plan to, and she started stranger, worse and worse. So I said, everybody out there who's married, y'all understand. So I found out she's cheating with the lame. I bring it to her attention, and her both said we want to work it out. So when she comes on live and say, 5-year-old,
hold on, let me go back.
We go to therapy. The therapist says, do y'all want to get a divorce? But that speaks volumes. I didn't want to we planned to raise her with both parents. That was the plan. So I did not want to not live under the same roof with my little girl. I was there from the moment she came out of the womb.
Oh, okay. It started over. Okay, that was it. Now, if you notice, his ass was about to start crying. That's why he changed the subject. I don't know if y'all caught that too. His ass was about to start crying when he talked about not being in a house with his daughter. That's why he skirted past that. It's okay, Pap. Cry those thug tears. It'd have made the bitches love you even more. He hurt. They both trying to act like they not hurt. Let me tell you something. Remy and Pap, they both hurt. They both did some good. They both did a lot of bad. They both ain't shit to me. They might as well just be two ain't shit people together. Oh, I forgot. They're still married. And everything they putting out in the media now it's just to destroy each other's character because they're both hurt. They both emotional as hell. They both like to fight. They really belong together. Please don't subject nobody else to either one of y'all bullshit. So then Claressa chimed in and she said, Remy Ma, I'ma say, hold up. Okay. Here we go. So this was 2 hours ago. Remy Ma said, Claressa, I'm blocked, so I couldn't at you. But in case you haven't noticed, nobody, and I mean nobody, is talking about July 26th. They truly, well, she ain't lying. They truly don't know where it is, the opponent. Nothing. Are you dumb? Not even after this stunt. That's what should have been and should be the focus at all times. Are you dumb? Now lean back and listen. If you ready to be a grown woman, call me. You have the number. In the meantime, Google divorce mediation. I've been offering that for years. Now, back to your girlfriend, Papoose. Bring that ass here, boy. And then Claressa said, remember, I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. Yes, we're going to have a family. Yes, be happy. And yes, you're still invited to barbecues and cookout, long as you have a good attitude. Leave me Yes, we're going to have a family. See, Claressa already got it planned out. Claressa already got it planned out. She think they finna be a happy family, a blended family. Leave me and Papa alone. Ain't nobody worried about you. Guess I'm 30, not 18. You wanna come fight us some? Damn. But Remy told no lies. That fight is July 26th, and ain't nobody talking about it. It's just like when Claressa movie came out. Y'all did. I've seen nobody even review Claressa's life story. We only care about her and Pat and Remy. As a matter of fact, if all three of them was really smart, they might as well call Mona Scott and go back and turn Love and Hip Hop up. They might as well go ahead and get the cameras because this is Mimi, Jocelyn, Stevie. This is Tara, Amina, and Peter 2.0. They might, I mean, come on, they already going back and forth. The gloves are off. Right. If not Love and Hip Hop, give them a separate show. That's what I would do. Like if I was a producer, a reality show producer, I would be contacting all three of them. Like, okay, yeah, keep it up. Don't tell everything. Like, I would get some cameras in there ASAP. We need to see Claressa and Pat in their day-to-day life and them trying to figure out their relationship. We need to see Remy and Easy, the block captain. We need to see them confront each other. Do you know the ratings that will come about with a Remy and Claressa confrontation? I could see it now. A darkly, dimly lit room, one table. Pat and Claressa come in first. They sit down. Remy, the easy to block captain, come in. Do you know that would single-handedly bring back the franchise? Or a whole nother spin? Man, I'm in the wrong field. I need to just go behind the scenes. I don't even need to be talking on this camera no more. I need to be behind the scenes. What's up, boyfriend name again? Easy to block captain. That's all I know. I don't know the nigga real name. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you know how y'all would be tuned in for that? And Remy sales gonna go up, and Papoose can put out some hats, and don't nobody give a fuck about Easy to Block Captain, but maybe we can see an episode where Remy get his teeth done or whatever, and Claressa numbers gonna go up. How do I get a job with VH1? Because I just laid that shit out right there. Remy and Pap, the fight for love, or the end of black love, or the new era of black love. I don't know. Oh God, then throw the kids in there. Then have Papoose having to do activities with his gay son to see. Oh my God! And then the father and gay son confrontation. What? Do you know how that would set shit off? Especially because Papoose is like an old school dude, and you got a gay son, and how masculine men feel about that shit. Y'all better call me. I'm gonna call y'all because y'all leaving a bag on the floor. All right, so now let's go to Claressa's Twitter. All right, and Claressa said, "If you don't like me, breathe in and breathe out. There's nothing more you can do." Damn, she said you can't beat my ass. Let me go up. All right, front row seat. Oh, it's $1,000. You get a front row seat at the press conference and where you meet and greet with Claressa. Interesting. Okay. She said, "I'm a read in between the lines type person, even if the lines are lies. I have a lot of respect for the truth. I heard so many lies today. It was crazy. One, if my Breakfast Club interview triggered her that much, just wait till I address the lies she told today. Papoose is not my manager. Mark Taffy Media is my manager. I don't let nothing or nobody play with my money. Since I've been with Pap, he's created opportunities for me to get bags. So all that talk was cap. Don't try and diminish this man's character. Pap is a helpful man. That's just how he is. But Pap don't want to work like that either. Come on now. It take a lot to piss him off. He's very loyal and solid. Word is bond to him. I believe it, but I believe you also paying the bills. We've been living our best life since mid-August last year. I really enjoyed our private relationship for reasons like this. All these people judging a situation they know nothing about. Pap was separated way before I came along. Airbnbs, hotels, man, stop. It's crazy how everybody broke. I'm sorry to tell you, but I fight too good to be broke. All my cars are 2022s and 23s. Pap drive a Benz. What the fuck that mean? What the fuck that mean? Because Pap drive a Benz. You know how many people broke in a Benz? Fuck that mean. And stop talking. That's another thing too. Why do rich people like to prove how rich they are? If I was one day I will be, God willing, I would never tell y'all, like, what? No need to speak lies when the truth will set you free. Everyone know how many houses I got. No need to speak lies when the truth will set you free. Let me see. And then Remy posted on hers and say, first off, Remy, why is your page not verified? If you just turned 30 and allegedly just met someone 8 months ago that is 47 years old that I knew since you were 10 and was married to them since you were 13, and he has 4 biological children, one age 28 but will be 29 this year, one age 25, one age 24 but will be 25 this year as well. Damn! And the 6-year-old baby, damn! So Remy just let y'all know this nigga was making kids all over the place. This nigga ain't been faithful. Reading between them lines. Remy trying to say Pap ain't as innocent as y'all think. And currently promising you a newborn while finally agreeing to divorce 18 hours, 54 minutes, and 3 seconds ago. Please refrain from speaking. Are you dumb? Now lean back. Yeah, he been crazy. You see, yeah. Y'all read in between that. Let me ask y'all something. Is Remy a Gemini? Or is she a Pisces? Is Remy a Gemini or a Pisces? Oh, she a Gemini? Yeah. Oh, that's why she's so good lyrically. Oh yeah. Claressa, let me tell you right now, you're not gonna out drag no Gemini. Geminis are the kings and queens of communication. That's just what it is. So you cannot out talk them. That's not. Oh, okay. Well, it makes sense why she became a rapper. Yeah, that ain't gonna. Pap ain't gonna win that, and Claressa ain't gonna win that. It ain't even just about like them having like split personalities. It's just they're talkers by nature. You cannot out talk them. No wonder she been dragging like that. Yeah. All right. Now, I'm not gonna go back and find a lot, but basically, Papoose also accused Remy Ma of messing around with one of the girls she was in prison with, and at one of Remy's birthday parties, you know, Remy wanted to sleep in the bed with this woman and didn't want to get him no coochie and want to be in the bed with this woman. So basically, he was saying that Remy was gay. Well, bisexual, which I believe that. Who don't believe that? But so I posted the video on my Instagram of a stud that called out Remy back in the day, just being funny, and people all in the comments like, obviously Papoose was not talking about this chick. Obviously not. Wait, we're gonna watch the video. Obviously Papoose was not talking about this chick here from 15 years ago. I really wish y'all understood sarcasm. I just posted this video because a lot of y'all don't be knowing. I be having all this shit in my head. So all this shit be going in my head, and then like when shit happens, I'll be like, oh, I remember when such and such went viral. Okay, here we go. Let's play it. So this is a stud. Back in the day, people assumed that this was Nicki Minaj, right? They said this was Nicki before she got plastic surgery. This video came out, like I said, 15 years ago, and it came out around the time that Nicki's Pink Friday album dropped. So in 2010. Matter of fact, let me see the date of this video. Because, you know, they was trying to say that's really why Remy and Nicki got beef, because they used to be, you know, in a relationship. Okay, no, this is December 8, 2009. Okay, yeah. And then Nicki album came out in 2010. But Nicki was doing her thing in 2009. I think she signed to Young Money officially in 2009. Anyway, let's play it. Let's go.
Balls, we out here. We in motherfucking Tell them where we at right now.
We in Harlem,
All
baby.
right, that's what it is.
Broadway,
Listen,
baby.
we in Harlem. Listen. She's holding a real big G stack out here. We understand you getting money. Listen, all right. You was brought to me because you said you had something to say on camera. You know what I'm saying? You had something to say on camera. Okay. Now, what is it that you want to say? We understand. You said you know Remy Ma.
Yes, I do. I'm straight from the Bronx. I'm not a Harlem nigga. I fucks with Harlem, but I'm a BX chick. You feel me? And all that. Castle Hill, shout out and all that. But true stills.
Shout out and all that. Do y'all believe this is Nicki? I don't know. You know, back then, I was like, oh my God, that's what Nicki Minaj used to look like. But no, I don't think that's Nicki. But I don't know. But I don't think so. Now, my New York people, like, what does that? Damn, I'm so intrigued by y'all. I really wish I knew the difference between the boroughs, because I'm from the Bronx and all that. Like, what's the difference if she was from the Bronx versus Harlem? Like, or from Queen? Like Cardi B is from the Bronx, right? And J-Lo was from the Bronx. It's a different swag. Okay, got it. Because, like, when I talk to people from New York, and if you bring up the Bronx, they like, the Bronx, I don't go to the Bronx. Like, that's a joke. Like, oh, we don't fuck with people from the Bronx. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on in the Bronx? Like, is it that bad? School me, because I'm from Illinois. So, like, school me. Is it that bad? I don't know how the politics work with the boroughs up there. I'm more familiar with, like, how the different neighborhoods work in LA, but not New York. Different boroughs have different personalities. Because I know Kai Cenat is from the Bronx, right? Or no? Because they say the Bronx is dirty. Don't they say that too? You would know a Brooklyn ninja anywhere. What does that mean? No boogie down Bronx. I don't even know what that is. Our lingo and swag is different, okay? Bronx is the poorest borough. So Bronx is like the hood of the hoods. All 5 boroughs got a different got different swag. Not that it's bad. It's just a different energy. Got it. Okay. Because, I mean, y'all be hardcore about this shit. So I'm just like, break down what the fuck that means. Talk to me like I'm 5 years old. From the BX, each borough is different. It's grimy. You can tell by the way they wear their Timbs. Brooklyn people live mad dirty. I feel like Brooklyn wasn't that dirty when I went, though. Mind you, that was just a few years ago. I feel like I saw, like, white people around and walking dogs and strollers, or is Brooklyn gentrified now? Maybe it's gentrified. NYC people know the difference between a Brooklyn and Bronx person. South Bronx is poor. Storm Cardi thought that way too. That's probably downtown Brooklyn. Okay. So I remember I got on the subway because I rode the subway, and then I don't remember what stop we got off on. But when I got out the subway, the air hit me. I was like, damn, it smelled different here. It's a totally different energy. And we was in Brooklyn. And right across the street was a real nice coffee shop. I mean, like a real nice coffee shop. It was like an Italian restaurant right next to that. Like, people were hustling and bustling, but it was really, like, nice. Right off the translate, that shit was, I was like, bitch, I'm trying to stay here. Like, let me find a place here. Harlem has changed since the 90s. Okay, I also used to live in Queens, Harlem, Brooklyn, and Long Island. I don't remember what stop. That's the thing. I don't remember. You rode the I rode the subway a few times. I had somebody that was from New York with me. I didn't know where the fuck I was going. Now I ain't gonna act like I knew it like that. And I remember too, it was a dude in front of us, and we asked him something. And he was like, what? It was like, I was like, oh, I am not in the South anymore. He wasn't that loud with it, but he was just like, the fuck you want? Like, wait, hold on. Let me show y'all. Wait. Because y'all know I love to, like, I don't say play dress up, but like, I don't be wanting to stick out like that. So hold up. Let me see. Damn. What's crazy too, I was drunk for some of these videos and photos. I don't even remember. Okay. Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. And hold up. Oh yeah, I went to a voodoo ceremony there too. Okay, I'm gonna just show y'all these too. Us New Yorkers are simple people. The white Brooklyn accent in Long Island has me confused. Oh, okay. I can see that, how the accents could be different. Sean Combs was from New Rochelle, but that's more like, that ain't the city, right? That's more like, because Diddy's from like the suburbs, right? Didn't his mama move him to the suburbs and he went to like a Catholic school technically? Okay, let's go here. Like, it was, look, this is me on the subway right here. When I tell you I was feeling myself, I was feeling myself. Like, I was feeling. Storm, you look like a hipster coming to gentrify. Oh my god, I was truly feeling myself. You definitely look like a tourist. Look, with the bags behind me though. You see the bags on the floor? I hurried up to just picked it right back up. I'm like, I ain't finna get robbed, bitch. Not en route to the freak off. No, I didn't. No, I didn't do none of that up there. I wasn't. No. I was not up there for that. No. Okay, wait. Check out this video though. Hold up. I gotta put these videos. I never did my vlogs, but that's okay though. Damn, is it? Oh shit! I don't even go. I don't know if it's gonna let me play it. Hold up. Let me see. Damn. Okay, maybe next time. All right, let me play this.
You know what I mean? Real talk. I know Remy Ma and all that.
Okay, you said you know her, and basically, what is it that you want to let the viewers know about what you know about Remy Ma and what went down?
I just want to let y'all know out there that, you feel me? Remy, first off, I love you, baby. You feel me? I'm so glad of your success and all that. You made it, baby. You know that. You feel me? You super fly. But I just have something to say. I just wanted to let it off my chest, let it off my back. And boom. I used to fuck with her. Straight off. I know her. Used to chill with her, smoke with her, drink, pop bottles, burn L's and all that. You feel me? I dead ass no lie. This is not a stunt. You feel me? I'm not motherfucking. What's that nigga that do the stunts? The nigga on the motorcycles.
Super Dave.
That's Super Dave, nigga. What the fuck is that?
Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel, nigga.
Right.
I don't do stunts. I'm not Evil Knievel. You know what I mean? But I did ass had relations with her and all that. Ate the box. You feel me? It's whatever though.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And
wow. Ate the box and all that. You definitely look like you from New Brooklyn to East Village. Do I? Is that a compliment? I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Do I look like I'm from New Brooklyn? Oh, you said New Brooklyn, not Old Brooklyn. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. They already told me the other day. They said, where the bougie Negroes move to? They said Manhattan. So New Brooklyn, I'll take that. East Village, I'll take that too. There's somebody talking about, oh, Yonkers. No. I don't think that's Nikki, though, y'all. I don't think that's Nikki. We thought so back then, but nah. No. Mm-mm. All right, let me keep playing. You think it is? I don't know.
What did she do to you?
I just told you she ate the box. Like,
And you mad because she acting like she don't know you now.
exactly, B. Not picking the nigga calls up. You know what I mean? Sending nigga.
You got Remy Martin number. Call her right now. Call her right now. Call her right now real quick. Put it on speakerphone. Call her right now real quick. Call Remy Ma right now real quick. And see
I'm
if
not
you
even going to say her government. I'm going to just say Remy Ma, her stage name. You feel me?
Go ahead.
I'm not even going to blow it like that.
Go ahead, call her. Put it on speaker.
It's on speaker. Hopefully y'all can hear it.
Hello?
Yo, Rem, what's good, baby?
What's good, Shorty? What's up?
What's really good? Why you be fronting on me and all that? Like, come on.
I don't got time for that.
To me, you ain't got time for that. Hello? Prove my point. Point proven.
Wow. Listen, that was Remy that answered that phone. Nah, that was Remy. I think that was Remy. Storm, you played this years ago. How you remember all this stuff? It's just random stuff in my head.
You feel me? Word.
So that was Remy Martin just hung up on you?
Yes. Yes. And if I wanted to get deep in the conversation and all that and let y'all know that I'm really real with what I was saying just now, you feel me, about what we, had going on and all that, I can do that. But right now she's fronting. I don't know. You feel me? I could really get her to talk and say, yo, me personally, don't appreciate that, because if I was in her position, I still fucks with her. You feel me?
All right. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that was Nikki, because 2009. Nikki Minaj. Let's just say before Fame.
Dirty money. You heard? I do it. I do it for fun. Like, I mean, I just do it because I can. Like, I only rap because I'm good at it. Like, really. You know what I'm saying? It really was a hobby for a minute. But then, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, look at the state of hip hop. Like, what's going on? Nah, but thanks for the love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to New York. Shout out to everybody who's seeing this right now. Like, I'm just on my grind. Don't get it twisted. Like, it's not even about being cocky. It's just about being real. I'm good at what I do. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I act the way I act. Like, Don't get it twisted. Like if you see me, holla at me. I'm never too ill to say what up. Like it's not that serious. Trust me, I know that. But anyway, holla at your girl. Hit me up on my space or something. Nicki Minaj, NICKIMINAJ. You heard me? Dirty money. I only rap because I'm good at it. Like really. I'm Tinkerbell, he's Peter Paya. To these rap bitches, I'm Mother Maya. I wanna know why you waste your time on these rap hoes that don't write they rhyme. Get a can of Sprite with a twist of line. Money, 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 always on my mind. Who color purple? No, I'm not. I'm Tinkerbell, he's Peter Paya.
So,
to these rap bitches,
I don't think that was. This is Nicki.
You heard? I do it. It shows me that no matter how hot you think you are,
when I walk in the room, I'm gonna walk in as me.
Okay, I ain't trying to listen to you, Taraji. So that's that. So when all this, whose side are y'all on? Y'all on Remy's side, Pap's side? Whose side y'all on? Now me, I only feel sorry for the babies. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Let me do. Storm is all the same. I'm on Pap's side. Okay. Somebody said they're on Remy's side. Let's talk about Nicki flow from the old video. I can pull up some Nicki freestyle. Nicki Minaj freestyle.
I don't want to sound mad though. I don't want to sound mad. Better bow down. No, man, bit slick, you know, like that Cash Money, you know, baby. But like since the last comment, niggas was like coming up to me, they like, yo, Nicki, you spit crazy. Get it popping like them 80s with twin tray 80s, the hood's first lady, you know, baby girl of the group. I'm also known as baby girl in the coop. Never get me confused with baby girl in the hoop. Cause Nicki stay fly like that Cash Money dude. I'm stunting on these hoes like Marilyn Monroe. I got an S-curl flow, spit slick, you know. Now I'm just spit raps and chit chat. Nicki could get it in, Nicki could spit gas. Your girl got hustle, Nicki could pitch crack. But Nicki rather chill and stack a mill. While these hoes stay in hoods like rats for real. My voice stay on the track like a Met for real. Riding the baseline like Kill O'Neal. Gas your baby fighter for the keys to the Escalade. Not a baby mama, but I'm drama like K-Slate. What could I say? That's how your girl do. Your girl stay fresh down to her cuticles. My people smoke Dutchess. We don't fuck with bamboo. I'm a winner, mommy. Your career's a gamble. Old ass broad off track like bad weeds. Nicki stay on the toes on point like ballerines.
Okay, so now let's go to the other video. That's two different people. They look similar, but that's two different people. That's two different people.
Let me remind you, I'm getting a tan too. Your caramel dream, your girl from Queens. They say I'm too pretty to be spitting 16. I should be on the screen, posing for Maybelline. Or be a baby fat girl, kitten on my jean. Hood star, broad, black Barbie doll. Pardon me if the cockiness bothering y'all. I'm just being Nicki Minaj, you know. Girl from around way without the L Cool J. Man, you spit Kool-Aid, I spit acid out. Doing this since you was Reebok classic out. And this hoe when the kid at Nick, why? Cause I bagged the baby daddy, she ain't seen him since. Nick so cutter, little tank top, Ed Hardy's on. Some those take a bomb, pretty panties on. Like wait till the summer, catch me up in the Hummer on my way to 5-5 front row with the rucker. And every baller wanna never give out my number. Only the email, cherrythorn.com, holla. Name a girl as real as her. Nope, not them. Who's your best MCs? Nick Fox and Kim. Nick up in the Porsche box, sort of Benz, nigga. Dirty money. You heard? I do it. I do it for fun. Like, I mean, I just do it because I can. Like,
damn, they do look alike though. They do look alike, but no, that ain't the same person. Like, no, that ain't the same person. That ain't the same person. Mm-mm. Now, as far as surgery, like I can see, I think maybe Nikki lost some weight. I can see the new teeth. She definitely got veneers. Maybe a nose job. Because Nikki nose looks slimmer now. So maybe she got a nose job, or maybe she just like contours it or whatever. But other than that, like Nikki pretty much looked the same, I feel like. Oh, she did not do her nose? Okay, so she just contours it. Oh, she definitely got new teeth. We know the booty. We already know that. We know the titties. So breast, booty, know that. But the face is pretty much the same. Face is pretty much the same. Like you could just, it's just, you know, the pre-fame glow up. It's something about a fame glow up that's crazy. Oh my God. Yeah. It is what it is. Now, tomorrow we're gonna have so many things to get into. Make sure y'all got y'all subscription to stormmonroetv.com. As y'all can see, we are live every week, dragging and roasting these celebs. Okay, make sure y'all there because we got a whole lot to get into. All right, the link is pinned in the chat. Okay, y'all got any comments before we get up out of here? She already had some surgery by then. Nah, I don't know. I don't know why you're not talking about Diddy. We're gonna come back and talk about Diddy. Not on this live, bro. This live will end up being like 4 hours because I gotta do day 9s. I gotta act that out, and then I gotta act out the dialogue from today. Wayne redid her. Yeah, everybody looked different after fame. It's just one of them things, like, because you got access to personal trainers, facials, like stylists, better makeup, more than anything, better nutrition. When you broke, you eating broke food, so you more inflamed, you more this, you more that. Then you get the nutritionist, and then yeah, it's when somebody got money, you can definitely tell. Is Nikki from Trinidad? I thought so. Not broke food? No, it's true. You eat shit like ramen noodles, like fast food. Like, it's different. So, anywho, love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. And I'm going to catch y'all later.
It's Storm Show. It's Storm Show.